Hello YouTube again, welcome back. Today we're going to be watching a SmugAlana video called Our Men at Fault for Liking This. I don't know exactly what she's talking about, but I guess we're going to find out. I love her intro.
Speaking of women, I love women.
I feel ya.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Good lord. Wow! Holy, what's this? Good lord.
我们看到这个我们在这个大休息室当中啊，其实我们也是设置了很多不同的
She's scared!
啊，也就是说，在这个大休息室里面，可以根据角色可能会。
Wait, so are people upset that this isn't a video game? Is that the vibe I'm getting from this video? Alright, I don't know. Let's just keep watching. I don't have any context right now.
触发一些就是他们专属的一些动画。
对，因为啊，我们刚刚也说到这个。
It cuts to. Oh my god! It cuts to them. What game is this?
Yeah, that was a
game
little
is this?
abrupt, but
Oh my god, we're screwed. Is this real? Is this a VR game? Girlfriend Lines 2? Is that Waifu 2000? I'm gonna be so poor when this game comes out.
Jesus.
Bro, what is this? Girls Frontline 2. Girls Frontline 2. Oh my god. You know what's bad? I was like this when like I was like this when horror shit is playing. I don't want to watch it. I hate this shit, man. I hate horror movies. That's why I don't do this. I don't watch horror movies. They scare the shit out of me.
I like horror movies.
Chad, would you pat my head and tell me it's okay?
Sorry, I tried to do a toggle and fuck the video up. Caught me off guard with that one. Don't be saying shit like that, Alana. Let me go back to Vtuber Studio. Sorry. It won't happen again.
I don't watch horror movies. They scare the shit out of me.
Alright, we're basically back to the same place. We're good.
Chad, would you pat my head and tell me it's okay? Comes out in 2 days. I know what's gonna happen in 2 days.
Yeah, a lot of people gonna be playing that shit in 2 days.
Absolutely. This is gonna ruin birth rates, in my opinion. Believe it or not, since the inception.
It's not gonna ruin birth rates any more than it's already been affected, honestly. Don't blame video games on shit like don't blame video games on problems like that. It's not really, I mean, I'm sure some of it affects it, but it's not too much of the problem, you know? It's just a video game, so.
Of gaming with tennis for two in 1958 and Pong in 1972. This has been the end goal.
The end
Put
goal.
Your head in my lap. Oh my god. Yo, Stagger, hi! Yeah, you're not missing much. She's so hot. Take my money. No, this is my favorite when you're like patting her head.
一些互动的一些环节。
啊，也就是说，在这个大休息室里面，
Dude, a lot of people are gonna feed into this shit though. Like people already talk to AI. I mean, I've done it before. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have. It's the thing. I mean, where you can wear a VR headset and virtually comfort a girl. A lot of people are gonna do this shit. It just happens. Yeah. I don't want to be a society type guy, but society. Basically.
可以根据角色可能会触。
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. a man to hold me when I'm scared. Can we do like the opposite? What? Can you play both characters? What if you want to hug a man?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a game where it's the other way around, where a man holds you. I mean, they're gonna make a lot of money off of both, so I mean, I'm surprised it hasn't been done sooner. Put it that way. It doesn't really surprise me.
But the bust. Does this come with haptic feedback?
Did she really just say that?
Oh my god, VR suits with haptic feedback, and you can feel her like. You can feel her like snuggling you. Oh, and you can see her feet too. Oh, it's actually over.
No, the foot people.
Hours to get their fill before PoE too. Yes. Dude. There's a version of this for women that's been out for a while now. Oh, don't tell me it's that Korean Gooner mobile game.
Of course she knows about the Korean Gooner mobile games.
This is what men want. Boobs.
Jesus. I mean, she's got a point, though.
Oh my god, her boobie jiggles! Dude. It's actually over for real women. 3D women out! 2D women in! Is this gonna hurt birth rates? Absolutely. With the way
birth rates are already hurting though, so it's not gonna do too much more. I mean, think about it this way: the guys who are gonna be playing this game, like, do you think they're gonna be having kids anyway? Like, do you think like the popular jock type dude is gonna be playing a game like this? Probably not. Most likely not. So if you think in those terms, like me, I grew up, I got no attention from women, so I probably would have played this game because I wouldn't get attention from women anyway, you know? So I mean, it is what it is. That's how life is sometimes, guys. You just gotta roll with it. You gotta roll with it and try your best. And at the end of the day, you know, if people don't like you, you just say fuck it and try anyway. That's how life is. Not everybody's gonna like you. But yeah, let's hop back into it.
our culture's going? Absolutely. Asia's birth rates? No, our overall birth rates are plummeting. People don't post, but I actually think it's a really serious issue, and it's not men's fault either. It is a cultural phenomenon.
Yeah, society.
Everything that's led up to like people getting further and further away from each other through technology and the economy, it's not a man problem. Because women, you know what? I will say it. Women play games like this too, but for men.
Yeah.
It might not be because, oh, you know, men treat me like shit. It's just because the games are that good.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Let's take the like, oh, men hate, women hate thing.
That is true. Like, a lot of people will play this game just because it's well made. Like, it doesn't really have to do with them wanting to, like, them dealing with loneliness. I mean, like, some people will play it because of that, but some people will just play it, you know, just because it's well made and it's I don't know. People like playing visual novels, so it's like in the same vein as that, I guess. That's the best way I could put it.
I don't think it's the women that play games like this that are oriented for like straight women. They don't have the same problem. They could find themselves a man. It's just because it's that good.
Yeah.
It's really it. There are not that many women that would have that trouble that men have, but they still choose to play games like this. Sadly, people aren't willing to have kids with such a poor economy. Yeah, they would rather go into like men and women. Is this a men problem or a culture problem? Would men play these games if dating apps weren't a cesspool and men hate wasn't normalized?
Yeah, that's another thing about these games is like, I haven't really been dating recently, but from what I hear, dating is not too swell right now, so I can understand why people would just deal with this instead of dealing with the dating pool right now, where from what I hear is a lot of people just going through and trying to find the perfect person when that really doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Like, you just have to find somebody who's well suited for you, who you can see being your partner. You're not gonna find the perfect person. Everybody has some kind of flaw or some kind of quirk about them. Like, that's just how it is. Like, if somebody's gonna get with me, they're gonna have to deal with the fact that I have an annoying laugh and I laugh when I'm anxious. Like, it just is what it is. That's why I laugh so much when I'm on stream, because I be anxious on here a lot. But yeah, like, nobody's perfect. You know, in the words of the great Hannah Montana, nobody's perfect. But yeah, I don't even know where I came from that point, but let's go back.
I mean, I think a few would, but not as many. Let's be realistic. Yeah, it is definitely a culture problem. Yep. The culture made it a man's problem. Yeah, the man hate shit. How all men are pegs. And I had a wholesome story regarding that at the start of stream. But then again, when men give emotional support, the women go elsewhere for gooning. I think it's because people just don't know how to, like, connect and have relationships anymore. It's broken down to, like, the primal, I need sex and I need money. It's not about, like, long-term investment.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot too, honestly.
I think it goes both ways too. It does.
Like I said, I wouldn't know too much about it. I don't date much, so can't relate. I just read a shitload of Reddit. That's where I get my context from, guys. Do not take me too seriously. I'm just a little chibi VTuber with an opinion.
China's in deep trouble. Lots of men there from all age ranges gave up and are lying flat. Yeah. That's why they're encouraging, what is it called? Like, marriage, there's like a program that encourages marriage and, matchmaking. That's what it was. Sorry, my brain's not cooking today. Yeah, matchmaking now is very popular in China because of this problem. And again, this makes so much money. Like, you're making so much money, you probably don't even know what to do with it.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to have some kind of program like that here in the US. If it
I think that
keeps
some
going.
marriages that are arranged can be good. I don't think all of them are bad. There are some good things that come out of arranged marriages. You wouldn't have met someone if you didn't have an arranged marriage.
It really depends on who you get paired up with in an arranged marriage. Like, if you get paired up with somebody who's actually a good fit for you and is actually a good human, then, you know, it could work out. I can see that happening. But if you get paired up with somebody who's a complete fucking asshole and they just treat you like shit, then that is where things can go south, you know? So, like, it's just like an actual relationship, because you never really know somebody until you date them for a while, because a lot of people like to put on a face when they first meet somebody. And, you know, I think that's a natural human thing to do. You just want to present yourself in the best light, like, and usually don't shovel all your shit on somebody until you've known them for a while, you know? You don't want to scare people off on first impression. So that's like a human thing.
You have to have the same ideals or the same family ideas as someone else. It's hard to find someone that's like living in the city and maybe you live on the outskirts and finding things in common.
Yeah.
And that's
That's
what
true.
dating apps do. They're like, oh, there's a woman within like 30 miles of you and she's kind of interested in you. It turns out she's not. She just wants to hook up and you're just like, oh. And also, look at the freaking quality. Like, even I'm having trouble just like... Woo!
I feel ya.
Why even try? Chat, why bother? When you can just pat her fucking head, man.
Dude, think about the mods for this. Like, you know damn well people are gonna mod VTubers into this game. You could sit there and hold your favorite VTuber while watching a scary movie. Yeah. Millions will be made.
I want to fucking braid a man's hair, you know? Or...
I got long hair, Alana. What up? You wanna braid my hair? Get at me. Get at me on Twitter.
Put, what is it called? Bald butter on his head
Hell
at night?
yeah.
Don't men put bald butter?
Not really, but
No discrimination. If you're bald, I'll put butter on it.
no. I don't have bald spots. I have long hair.
Now, if I have to think about it, is this a better alternative to dating apps and like modern man-hating culture?
Not really, honestly. This might just make shit worse, honestly. Again, the birth rate's already low, but this is just gonna add on to it. So, it is what it is. I mean, this shit was gonna happen eventually. Like I said, I'm surprised it didn't happen before, so just gotta deal with it.
I'm gonna say it's not just because it's purely made out of the incentive of making money. That's why I don't think this is a good thing. It's
Yeah.
not made under the premise of like, you know, doing this because it's not good, man. I don't think this is a good idea. They just want to milk your wallet. So are dating apps? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yes, absolutely. I think both are bad. I don't know what the solution is.
I don't use dating apps either. I agree. I don't like them.
So are women? Not all women. Chat, if I could splinter myself.
Alana's chat needs to chill on the women hating, for real. Like, I understand it's a meme, but chill. It's literally not all women. Like, yeah, there's a lot of women that are bad. There's a lot of men that are bad. There's a lot of people that are bad. It's just how life is. There are a lot of cool women, just like how there are a lot of cool men. Just like how there are a lot of cool non-binary people. Just like how there are a lot of cool transgender people. Like, it's all based on people. It's not based on certain characteristics that you can't really change about yourself. You know what I mean? Like, besides personality, you know. But you can kind of change your personality for the better if you try. But I mean, if somebody acts shitty, you know, they just act shitty. It doesn't have anything to do with being a man or a woman or anything like that. Like, it's just their decision-making skills and what they prioritize in life that decides that, pretty much. So, yeah.
A million times I would, but I can't. If I could do it, I would splinter myself. Like explode. China birth rate is significantly worse for two big reasons that fit into each other. One is the one-child policy finally catching up with them. The other is the cultural preference for boys over girls. There's literally millions more men than women in China. Competition for spouses is brutal.
Yep.
Yes, it's for that reason too, but they definitely have a loneliness problem as well, just like the West. It's just that it's a different dynamic because of the one-child policy.
Yeah.
You milk your cock, they milk your wallet. That is a strong first time message. I like
really,
that.
guys. My chat's not that unhinged.
Government mandated cat girls. If it was my choice, I would give all the people like
Government mandated big titty goth girlfriends is what I prefer, honestly.
it's either we do the Chinese thing and have arranged marriages, or hear me out, or we do government mandated cat girls.
Well, the second one would be better than the first one.
Elon, where are the cat girls? I know! Where are they? You keep fucking saying it and then you shut up about it. No arranged marriages? Chat, it's really not that bad, surely. What if it's like really good? Like it's really good at what it does. It actually finds you a girl and she's not a bitch.
You don't know
She's
that.
normal. She likes the same interests as you. What
You
if she's
don't-
like really, really good at it?
You don't know that unless there's like a super matchmaker.
That's very real, Lana.
Even
Oh,
then.
that's a bummer. That's a dream. I have a girlfriend.
Jesus.
It's pretty bad. My aunt had arranged marriage. They're both yelling all day, every day for 30 years. Oh, that's normal.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Eventually you're gonna yell at each other. It happens.
I don't know what the solution would be though. Like, ban all dating apps? What are we doing?
Mate. I don't know. That would be hard.
We will use AI to pair people. Sounds like a good idea or not. What if it's a person?
Maybe.
What if it's a group of people?
Holly?
Yeah. Are mail order brides still a thing? I think so. I think that's still absolutely
Yeah.
a thing.
I believe so, yeah.
Alana's my matchmaker. Yeah, I'll matchmake all of chat. I'll do it. I'll do it for free. Good content. Ban porn? Again, I don't think banning anything is the solution. I think education is the most important part.
Yeah.
I think that younger
Education.
people that get into like dating should be educated that no, you shouldn't rely on dating apps.
Yeah.
It's really bad. It's not healthy. You start feeling bad about yourself.
Education in general is pretty trash, honestly. They need to teach you a lot more about life and a lot less about useless shit that you'll never really use again. Like it's important to be knowledgeable about some stuff if you're going into certain fields, but I think school needs to utilize like young people's talents. So like if somebody wants to go into crafting or building stuff, they can start fast tracking them to become a professional and actually get paid for their services instead of everybody having the same curriculum during school and then you choose that in college. Like by the time you're 18, it's kind of hard because when I was 18, I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do. So it would be easier if I was a kid and they laid out like, hey, you can choose one of these paths. Like my life would have been a lot easier. I would have been learning stuff at an early age and getting ready to prepare for the actual world where you have to have a trade or something to make money. I'm just lucky I learned music by myself, you know? Kind of helped me. Even though music is kind of useless at the end of the day because you have to be really good and know people in order to get paid from it. So I really just have a skill set that can help people. But by help people, it's not even in like an actual humanity type way. It's in like a creative type way. Like if somebody needs help with music, I can help them that way, but that's about it. Anyways, I quit yapping. Back to the video.
Banning apps is the only solution? But then you get into like a slippery slope though. That's what makes it really difficult. It makes it so difficult when you ban certain things and education doesn't work, so people love being ignorant. That's not true. higher education overall is better for the culture and the community. That's why America's in this space in the first place, and we have dumb bitches saying 100K. The SA rate for 100K is still higher because there's a bigger population. Like, we have dumb bitches everywhere now.
She's talking about that
How is education bad?
Asmongold
I'm
situation
not talking
with
about college education, chat.
I forgot her
No,
name.
no. Maybe you're misunderstanding me.
The lady
I'm not
was
talking
being
about
racist,
college education. I'm
and he
talking
called
about
her out or
investing
something
in
like that.
good education for like middle, high school, like in that area, not higher education. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about college education. I'm talking about like investing in getting people into trade schools, like having better trade schools.
What was I just talking about? Literally.
Yeah, I'm not talking about college. Maybe I should.
I did not pre-watch. I'm
but
sorry.
in my head, I wasn't talking
I did
about
not.
that.
I did not.
High school is higher education? No, it's not.
Nah, high school is easy as fuck, dude.
I think most people should go up to high school. I think high school's fine.
Yeah, it's easy as fuck.
Whatever you do after that, I don't think college should be like for going to, you know, do underwater basket weaving. Anyway, I am going so fucking off the rails. Holy fuck.
I feel you.
I'm going off the rails, bro. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know what the solution for this is. I really don't. From gacha game towards education, I have really bad ADHD. I don't know how to people control themselves. Yeah, I think high school is the bare minimum. Once you're out of there, and you shouldn't be forced to go to college if you don't want to. Some people get trapped. We need to go and start teaching women to go start going back into the kitchen.
Oh god, no.
And cleaning and fucking. We need to start that education.
Some people unironically think that
and
way
then
too.
You have to go out there and go die in the mines.
Jesus.
You got me on sucking. That's alright. I believe any man or woman 25 or not married should have an arranged marriage by the government. That's strong. You're a dictator, but I respect your honesty.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah. If women, okay, here's the deal. If women have to stay at home and they have to cook, suck, fucking clean, men have to go out into the mines. They have to work hard. They have to do hard work.
I mean, theoretically, if that was the deal, if that was legitly like what would happen, would you do it, fellas? Down to the mines to get a guaranteed wife that will satisfy you in every aspect, and you guys will satisfy each other in every aspect. Would it be worth it? Work down in the mines like 10, 12-hour days? Let me know down in the comments.
Yeah, how do you like that? Yeah. Government mandated wife. You work hard, you get a cool wife. How about that?
Yeah.
Give me the pickaxe. Okay, based. I like that.
So give me the pickaxe. Where that motherfucker at?
They already do that. Okay. There's also a lot of men that don't have jobs and play World of Warcraft for 24 hours a day and then hate women. Let's be real. Come on, man, chat.
Yeah.
I know we're like joking and stuff, but don't act like there's not a lot of needs, okay? I'm just saying. Nah,
There are.
There's a lot of those. Can I grind honor points in the mines and buy a woman from the reputation vendor? Okay. Wow, brain rot is so real. Ah, the wow brain rot is real. Anyway, chat. All women want is a woman.
I don't
discriminate.
Some women want women. I agree. Some women want both. Yeah, that was SmugAlana, guys. That was her yapping. There's the link if you wanna go check it out. Go sub to her. She hit 200k recently, and she's already at 217. She's been fucking killing it. But anyways, goodbye YouTube. See you guys later. Until next time, bye bye.